Today we celebrate the solemnity of the Sacred Heart of Jesus, the very center of our belief that Jesus Christ's heart is sacred and human, all at the same time. And he has come to make us free. And he has set his heart on that kind of love. That kind of love that caused the Father to make his word flesh and to make within his flesh this sacred heart that loves us so much, not because of anything we've done, not because of our prayers, and not because of we finally got it right. God loves us because of who God is. And we return his love by loving him, by understanding and appreciating and giving honor to that sacred heart. Because we are chosen, not because of who we are, but because of who he is. And he reminds the Israelites that he has chosen them as a people holy unto themselves. And it is because of his choice, not anything that they have done. It is not because of their greatness. It is because of who he is and his decision. And this sacred love has been given unto us. In the gospel, we read that Jesus invites us to come to him, all who labor and are burdened, and he will give us rest. For I am gentle and humble of heart. The Sacred Heart is not harsh. It welcomes our exhaustion and our disappointments, our grief, our shame. And Jesus does not promise to remove every burden, but to share it with us. He says to take my yoke upon you. My yoke is easy and my burden light. A yoke implies that there are two. Christ places his shoulder under our cross and invites us to walk in step with him. This is the heart that loves us no matter what we do or don't do. A love that it cannot be canceled by failure. This feast is also a day of prayer for the sanctification of priests. The priesthood is meant to be held in the heart of Jesus, so that our priests' hearts may be configured to his. We bring to the Sacred Heart the priests who have accompanied us, those who are tired or wounded, those priests that need their hearts held, that they might be shaped like the heart of the Good Shepherd. And yet this day is for the entire church as well. Our deepest identity is rooted in the heart of Jesus. His seeking heart sends us back into the world as living images of his mercy, especially towards those who feel far away or who feel lost or are ashamed or forgotten or broken. And we are to be a part of drawing them into everlasting love in prayer. For it is only through the power of the Sacred Heart do we discover a love like this, an everlasting, an unshakable, beyond our deserving human love for all of its beauty, for all of its fragility. But in the heart of Jesus, we meet a love that does not run out, a love that cannot be frightened away by our darkness, that goes all the way to the cross and beyond to the grave with us. When we feel drawn away, his heart is already drawing us back. When we fear we are too far gone, his heart is already seeking us. When we doubt we are lovable, his heart is already loving us. And so we choose with a prayer that we will understand as we're standing at the river of our faith, that God will always love us. And so we ask, Sacred Heart of Jesus, drumbeat of divine hope, you who walked with our ancestors through difficulties and difficulties and difficulties, through cotton fields and crowded streets, through whispered prayers and hush arbors and shouted praise in small little churches, who beat your rhythm of mercy in us today. Heart of Jesus, stronger than any Pharaoh, steadier than any storm of hatred or despair, the beginning and the end, you are our God. O Sacred Heart of Jesus, come to us. Bring us your mercy. Bring us your joy. Steady our hearts and steady any storm of hatred that might come towards us. Give us your strength, O precious Lord. Give us the faith, the love to get through this day. Help us to understand that when we wake up in the morning, our hearts are configured to yours. That's why we can ask every morning, together with you, Lord, what are we going to do today? What are we going to do with the love that you have for us? What are we going to do with the mercy that we must give? What are we going to do when we are called to forgive? Lord, help us this day and every day to be able to ask the question and listen to your answer. Lord, what are we going to do today?